Was this the best win of the season so far?
Well, yeah, but there haven't been that many to choose from, so I appreciate that. Just great win, great win. Obviously, we're playing a great team. It's Christmas Day, and we've been through a tough, first half of the season or third, whatever it is. So, mostly I'm happy for the players. They deserve this. And I'm happy for our fans. This is a good Christmas present for them because they're here every night cheering for us. And I think the great thing about this season is that the fans can feel our players' effort. And so even though we're 8-24, the results haven't been what we had hoped. I think the fans see how hard our guys are playing and how together they are. And I thought today was just an example of the hard work paying off and the perseverance. Our players just stayed with it, and everybody's feeling great on Christmas Day to get that win. So it's a good day.
How much of the motivation to guard Harden like you guys did tonight, which was selling out more than you maybe did in years past, was your changed personnel? How much of it, he's been even more potent this year with 38 per game?
Yeah, I mean, James has basically forced the whole league to reconsider, how to defend him in particular, but how to guard pick and roll. With the number of 3-point shooters people have. So I've seen a lot of innovative stuff out there. Toronto did something interesting with them a few weeks ago. Luke Walton ran a box and one the other night against him in Sacramento. But that's who James is. He's so good that you have to try to do your best to keep him off balance. The best thing we did was not foul him, and one free throw. And after the first quarter, we didn't foul Westbrook much either, and so that kept the game going, and it allowed us to play in open space because their defense is really good in the half court. So the tempo was right for us.
When you are kind of designing that or talking to your guys pregame, are you excited about, hey, look at this unique stuff we're doing tonight, or do you almost not like having to dial up a defense?
No, it's fun. It's all this is fun stuff. Our team the last 5 years, we've had a lot of great defenders, and we haven't had to try a whole lot of different things because our base defense was good. We had guys like Andre and Sean and Kevin Durant, and we could play straight up, and so with this team, we've had to try more things, and it's a challenge for the players. It's a challenge for the coaches, but doing it all together makes it fun.
I know there have been a lot of changes over the summer with you guys and even with injuries, but do you still see among your team that the Rockets are a team that this team still gets up for? The
for
way
sure,
they played.
For sure. I mean, we one of the reasons we played Kai was we only have I think 11, 12 days of service left for him, but we're probably not going to play a bigger game than this all year, right? Christmas and national TV and the Rockets. We've played Houston more times in the last 5 years than any other team in the league because we've seen them in the playoffs so often. And it's been a great matchup. So, this game meant a lot to us, and you could see in the way our players approached it.
Steve, you praised Draymond's attitude throughout the whole season. How important was the defensive tone he set today against the group that you guys know so well?
Yeah, I mean, Draymond is number one. He's just a champion. I mean, he's been a winner at every level for a reason. He loves playing in high pressure games and big games, and he loves having to figure things out defensively. So if you have a strategy like we had tonight, Draymond's the perfect guy to sort of help a team through it and play behind the play and quarterback the defense. And so he was on his game and knocking down a couple threes and just all over the place. But I think Warriors fans are used to seeing him do that. He's just a tremendous basketball player.
Steve, was there a point when you thought we can do this today, or that we're gonna do it?
I thought before the game, I thought this was a game we could win just based on the fact that we've been better the last couple of weeks. And I knew we had our home crowd and it was a big game, for us, national TV. And again, this is a different season, so this felt like an opportunity for us, and the guys seized it.
And the other part is, were you aware that the Rockets have blown 6 double-digit leads this year?
I was not aware of that, but we've played them so often that we're well aware of the rhythm and flow of games that we play against them. And maybe the biggest thing when you go against them is to avoid fouling. And so that's why I think I go back to that. They were 14 for 16 for the game, and it's probably the biggest stat on the stat sheet.
Yeah, Damian Lee's line really jumps out in this box score. Would you look more toward the 10 for 10 from the line, or 13 defensive rebounds, 15 total?
Definitely the rebounds. I don't think anybody could have predicted that, but it's a show of Damian's basketball awareness. He's a very smart player. He's in the right place at the right time. He understands the game, and he's really made a huge impact for our team the last few weeks since he returned from injury.
Has the defense the last couple of weeks made you maybe more comfortable to kind of implement a more complex scheme tonight? Would you have done it had the team not showed that sort of improvement defensively?
I think that's a really good question. I don't think we would have been able to do this early in the season. I think we've spent the last couple of months really simplifying things defensively, and I think we're now at the point where we where we have more confidence defensively, and so that allowed us to be a little more creative, and our guys handled it really well.
First question is, how is Eric Pascal doing?
Yeah, he's okay. He got a hip contusion on the other hip, so it's just been one thing after another for Eric the last couple of weeks, but not expected to miss significant time. So we'll have an update tomorrow or the next day.
And then second question, James Harden only shot 1 free throw tonight, and it wasn't until the fourth quarter. How much of a win is that when you can keep him off the line for that long?
Yeah, that's the game. If you can keep him off the line, you keep the game going. You can stay in transition. Even on made shots, you can push the ball and keep the flow of the game going. But the free ones that he gets when he gets fouled are killers. So that's the biggest stat of the game.